Hello everyone here on Motosumo and Spin for Life. I'm your spin guide, Steve Klintberg-Nodge. Super stoked to be with you today as we take a nice little journey for the next 45 minutes through South America. Now this is an endurance ride. Lots and lots of heavy time on the pedals and long challenges so that we are really pushing our muscles through long bouts of endurance at power, at resistance, and in certain cases, of course, at high cadence. So, right now, let's get ourselves sorted out. Woo, a little bit of shake it out. Have some fun. Yeah. Oh, going through some Central American jungle right here. Yeah, stretch it out. Woo. Ha. Drop those shoulder blades down the back. Keep your legs pedaling. Nice low resistance, basically zero resistance right now. Just a tiny bit on there. Level 1, low level 1. Oh, yeah. With that nice elongated spine, drop those shoulder blades away from the ears. Stretch those fingers up. And give a little twist to those wrists. And let them twist all the way down into the elbows, into the shoulders. Rotating around, getting some blood flow. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's good. And get it into the spine, into the ribs. Oh, into the hips, into the waist, everything. Yeah, feel that. Little bit of blood flow. Ooh, yes, little dancey energy to bring us onto the bike here today. And then, with me, stand up off of that saddle, out on the pedals. And just slow and intentional cadence right now. That's all we need. Couple big breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Come back onto the saddle. Get your hands nicely positioned. Make sure you've got those tunes at the right volume to keep pushing you along here right now. Now find a good hand placement for yourself. I like in what I call position 1, which is the closest set of handlebars to me, so I don't need to stretch out too far during the majority of our ride together. My fingers are palms down, fingers up, facing forward, nice loose grip on here, and then my elbows pulled in so that when they bend down this way in kind of a dip position. Pull them in, nice soft bend, support through the core, spine elongated. Enough room that the belly can move in and out with each breath, and that the knees and legs can transition throughout the full 360 degrees of every pedal stroke, tracking forward and back perfectly, foot parallel to the floor throughout the whole pedal stroke, no pointing the toes down or heels dropping down beneath the toes or anything, just a nice, powerful, parallel position. Okay. We are still in our warm-up period for the next minute here, the next 70 seconds actually, but we need to start heating up because we are going through these jungle roads. We are going to be getting hot and heavy here. So you are at a level 1. Yes, Alice, you know it. Fire all over the place. You're at level 1 resistance right now. I want you to take it to the high side of a level 1. So we're still pretty nice and easy here. Pretty nice and easy, not even a level 2. It's not even a gravel road quite yet like what we're seeing or this dirt road behind us. But just enough on there that you can feel each pedal stroke. Be nice and intentional with how you are positioned on the handlebars, on the seat. The sits bones of your butt should be on the widest portion of the saddle, so you're nice and supported right there. Okay, keep that resistance coming up here. Add in a bit more resistance. And keep your cadence now. Try and find yourself somewhere in the 85 to 100 RPM category. There we go. And as we come out of the jungle, that jungle road of our warm-up, we are now into the deep, dark jungle here. This animated background to let us get a little bit zen with it, so we can focus in on our bodies. Okay, we're going to do much of this class in long stretches of challenges. This first one is still just getting us into the zone. So I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock. At this level 2 resistance right now, which is like a gravel road, we are going to do 60 seconds here, but we're gonna do this as a bit of target practice. Choose the RPM, the cadence that you want to be at, and stay there as exactly as possible for the 60 seconds at this level 2 resistance. So, I'm gonna choose 90 RPM. 60 seconds, here we go. Yes, Alice. You joining me on 90 RPM? Oh yeah, you got it. Perfect. The low side of this yellow zone here on Motosumo. Level 2 resistance, just nice and easy. But we want to try to keep our muscles sustaining an output. So 90 RPM. It's a delicate balance because we're not at too high of resistance right now. Oh yeah. Cadence isn't too high. We're not letting ourselves run wild. We just want to be exactly on that focus point. 90 RPM. I gotta pick up my pace just a tiny bit, but not overshoot. 15 more seconds. When we come out of this challenge, we're going to up our resistance, and we are going to up our cadence, and we are gonna up the time that we're staying at that amount. So, we just did 90 RPM, level 2 resistance, and 60 seconds. Now, Alice, everybody else here on demand and everywhere around the world on Motosumo and Spin for Life, up your resistance. Yes, you got this. I want you to be at a high level 2 or a low level 3 resistance. So, if we're thinking of it in terms of percentages, get yourself somewhere in the 35 to maximum 50% range of resistance, where 100% is you could never move those pedals if you tried. Right now I'm at about a 40. And my target is gonna be 95 RPM. Whatever your target was in this last 60 seconds, I want you to up that by 5. Okay, level 3 resistance, 95 RPM, 2 minutes. On the clock, keep it right where it is, go. Yes. These are just those first few seconds. We've got to sustain it. And believe me, this is not anywhere near the end of the challenges here today. So, check in with your body. Check in with your breath. Yes, Alice. Give a big old smile. Have some fun on these pedals today. Yeah. Use that beat. Lock it in. Yes, 95 RPM. That's where we are, solidly in the yellow zone. 40% or so on total resistance, level 3. We have just over 60 seconds left in this portion of the challenge. Getting zen, getting focused in. Not distracted by anything else that is happening off the bike right now. Just right here, pedaling together, pedaling for ourselves, pedaling for the people we love. 30 more seconds. Stick to that 95 if that's where you were meeting me. Don't worry, we're gonna get a chance to go faster and go slower. 15 more seconds. Keep it going. Solidly through. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, don't touch that resistance. Just come off your saddle. Give yourself a little moment to press through the pedals. Let the blood flow. Just in a different body position for a second. Not worried about form, not worried about speed or cadence or anything. Just here. When we come back into the saddle, we are going to do another 2 minutes, this time at a red zone. Okay? You can drop your resistance a bit if you need. Take it down to a high level 2. 2 minutes in a red zone of cadence. That's 110 RPM and above. Try to keep it 110 to 120, max 125. But we're going for 2 minutes at a level 2 resistance. So you can drop that resistance down right now to prep. You ready? Alice, you ready? Oh yes. Red zone, 2 minutes on the clock. Level 2 resistance. Let's go. Oftentimes when we do races, we do them for 30 seconds, 60 seconds. But learning and training our bodies to sustain this upper speed, 110 RPM to 125, that's where we want to be. Yes. Oh, Alice, you have got it. Total rock star at that upper pace. We've got 90 more seconds here on the clock. Level 2 resistance, yes, purifier. All of you who are on the desktop version of the app right now, tuning in, or on the on-demand, feel free to come on over to the app anytime. It's a freemium app. You can download Motosumo, have a lot of fun in a lot of classes. There's also an awesome online community, especially on Facebook, on the Motosumo community page. Head over there. Alice and I happen to be features most of the time. We're all chatting about everything we do, you know, mainly getting sweaty on bikes. Speaking of which, 45 more seconds here. Stay in that red zone. Level 2 resistance. Yes, we've got this. If you're bouncing around in the saddle right now, try to calm it down. Play with your body positioning. Drop those shoulders. Elongate that spine. Bring your elbows in and drop them down a little. Nice, soft bend in the elbows. 15 seconds left here. Red zone RPM. Beautiful. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay. Give yourself what you need at the moment. We're going to be coming back to 2 more minutes in our next challenge here. Yes, you have got this. Amazing. Now, this next challenge, we're going the opposite direction. We are going to go for 2 minutes at a level 4 resistance and a blue zone RPM. So, low cadence. I want to see us all in like the 60 RPM range. So high resistance. Level 4. This should be something 50 to 70% of your I can't move the pedals max. All right? Yeah, we've got this. Start by upping that resistance. Feel that. Big. Let your cadence come down. Cadence target again in the 60s. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. This gravel road, going for a heavy push through these South American forests right now. It's hot, it's humid. Yes. This should be feeling like a hefty output for another minute and 30 seconds. 60 to 70 RPM. Blue zone. If you feel your body, especially your upper body, starting to strain, check in with it, reposition. Bring your chest forward. I always like to call it chest fountain in dance terms. Chest forward, strong, breathing, letting your breath carry you. Focus on those pedal strokes. You want to be pushing and pulling with each revolution. Some of us don't have clipless pedals. It's okay. I know you're focusing on that downstroke, really pushing through, but try to make sure that you're at least alleviating the pressure on the upstroke with your other leg so that you're not working against yourself as you go through that rotation. If you're clipped into your pedals, fantastic. Make full use of that. 10 more seconds here in this blue zone RPM with high resistance. Don't touch that resistance dial, just come out of the saddle. Give yourself a bit of a stretch out. Yeah, that's nice. Don't worry about cadence right now. We're through that portion of the challenge, but we are definitely not done. As we go through this hot, foresty road, we're gonna do a 5-minute challenge. 5 minutes. I want you to pick your own cadence and your own resistance level. Something that puts you so that you don't think you can actually make it to 5 minutes at that level. That's gonna be a stretch. It's gonna be 120% of the type of energy you would wanna put in here as you're sweating on this bike for a 5-minute segment of it. 120%. So you're not killing yourself on the bike, but you're definitely pushing yourself past your usual boundary, mentally and physically. For me, I'm gonna try to keep myself at an 85 RPM, and I'm gonna be at a high level 3 resistance. I've got big ski racer legs from my days back in the ski racing. So that extra power and slightly lower cadence, that's where I feel nice and comfortable. We're going 5 minutes on the clock. You set your own standard. 5 minutes. Here we go. Dial it in. Get yourself set. Yes, Alice. You've got it. In these early moments of this challenge, if you need to set yourself for a different kind of challenge, if you haven't gotten your RPM quite right, if you haven't gotten your resistance quite right, dial it in. Let's give ourselves 15 more seconds here on this clock to find the right balance, and then don't touch it for the final 4 minutes and 15 seconds. There you go. I'm locked in at 86, 87 RPM. That's my nice green zone. I'm at a good power ratio right now. This is gonna be a lot. A couple minutes in here. You got this. I'm almost saying that to myself right now. I got this. 3 minutes and 45 more seconds on this clock. Alice, you've got it. Everyone on demand here, you got it. Everybody on the desktop version of the app, you definitely got it. Yes. Let that music guide you. As you feel the fatigue it going. This music change, these graphics change, maybe they help you lock in where you want to be. Huge terrain shifts behind us right now. Giant cliff faces, big mountains, big climbs. Lock it in. 3 more minutes here on this challenge. Push, pull, each pedal stroke. Elongate that spine. Support your core, support your breath. Elbows in, soft bend. Fingers nice and loose on the handlebars. No white knuckling right now. Don't put any extra energy anywhere that you don't need to send it. Be efficient. 2 minutes, 15 seconds more. Keep up the pace. We've already done a number of 2-minute challenges, so you know you can do this. Sure, we're a bit extra fatigued right now. That's good. This is the zone we want to be in. Pushing ourselves, expanding, progressing. Yeah. If you need to, close your eyes a bit. Get in touch with your body. Peek out with your eyes closed, where you stay into your cadence, your target. It's good. Close those eyes again. Feel how your body feels, staying on this target. Do you have to adjust? Make those adjustments if you need to. Open your eyes. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Keep it going. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pull a bait and switch on you. We're not cranking up any extra resistance in the final minute. We're just sticking to the plan we have had. Mentally, these last 60 seconds, they can feel different. You can approach them differently. You know the finish line is coming up. Push to it. Push that bit past that finish line. Keep it going. Alice, you're doing beautifully. 30 seconds left here in this challenge. Don't worry, you get a rest after this. So keep pushing it. You got it. Don't touch that resistance yet. Final 15. Yes. Don't drop the cadence. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. Resistance style. Way down. Alice, you're a champion. Woo-hoo. That was some beauty right there. Beautiful. Everybody feeling nice and sweaty? Oh yeah. Grab some water. Take a moment. Keep pedaling. Resistance is down. You can even have it all the way off right now if you need. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay. Water bottles back in the holster. Hands back on the handlebars. Yeah. That resistance is currently way down. Take 3 big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Drop your shoulders with them. Hill climb time. Get that resistance into a level 2. That's our starting zone right now. Yes, Alice. Got these big mountains behind us. We're going through the Andes right now. We're going up to the highest elevations in the whole Western Hemisphere. Okay. This one is not about cadence. It's about power. We're starting off. 15 seconds is all we're doing. I want you to set the tone at this level 2. 15 seconds. No cadence above 100. And do not let it fall below 80 at the moment. 15 seconds. Level 2. This is baseline. There we go. $80 to 100 RPM. That's where we are for these 5 seconds. All right, easy baseline. Crank that resistance up to a solid level 3. On the percentage roadmap, it should be somewhere 35 to 45%. 15 seconds here, same thing stands. 80 to 100 RPM, 15 seconds, go for it. We're doing most of this in 15-second increments. So you can see where to frame your mind. Okay, there we go. Up that resistance to a level 4. Bigger, heavier, over that 50% mark. 15 seconds, 80 to 100 RPM. Can you do it? 15, let's go. This gets very heavy. Feel it in your body. There we go, that's that 15. Stay where your resistance is right now. Coming out of the saddle, we're gonna do 15 at this resistance level, 80 to 100 RPM. Go. Out of the saddle. This is extra hard to get that RPM up there. Gotta really push and pull. Oh, there we go. Stay out of the saddle. That was your 15. We're gonna do that exact same 15 one more time. 80 to 100 RPM. Don't touch the resistance dial. You're out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1, go. Sweaty hands. Ah, there we go. I find I really need to pull through these pedal strokes to get the speed up out of the saddle. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Back in the saddle. Don't touch the resistance. Keep it here. Heavy mountain climb. 15 seconds. 80 to 100 RPM. In the saddle. Level 4 resistance. Go. How different does that feel now that you're more fatigued? Now that you're back in the saddle? Is cadence easier? The power more difficult? Oh yes. One more in the saddle at that exact same resistance combo. 15 more seconds. Go. Oh yes, I am feeling this. Oh, beautiful. Resistance, back down to a level 3. 35 to 45% of your I can't move my pedals maximum. 15 seconds, 80 to 100 RPM. Go. Oh, this should feel like a dream. Try not to keep it above 100. I just pieced there. 5 more seconds. There you go. Okay. Resistance down. That was a lot of good power up and endurance challenges right there. Alice, massive, massive kudos to you. You're kicking butt all over the place here. We're making our way towards Tierra del Fuego. We're getting to the bottom or southern portion of South America here. Mountains stretching to the sky, touching the seas. But we're not done yet. We have 15 minutes left in this class. It might be snowy where we are biking through together right now, but that doesn't mean we're not gonna get hot, hot, hot here. We're gonna warm things up with some heavy, heavy challenges. But first, let's do a race. This wasn't on my preparations here. I think we need it. Let's sort of get through, you know? Have some fun. Okay. But we're keeping it with the spirit of what we want to do. So, right now, get yourself into a solid level 2 or low level 3. This is going to be a 2-minute race. And of course, races are cadence-based, so get yourself ready. Here we go. 2 minutes coming up on the clock. Level 2 or level 3 resistance. You got this. Alice, let's do it. Go. Oh, yes. You are the race champion for sure. You always just zoom past everybody. Oh, incredible. I know the music that we've got going right now keeps it nice and chill, so work with that dissonance. Get yourself locked in. Keep going. Push through. 90 more seconds in this race. It's snowy, but you are blazing a trail of cycling heat through the Andes Mountains right now. You've got it. Oh, Alice, you are kicking it constantly over 120 RPM. I'm gonna try and match you. 60 seconds left in this race. Even though this is low power, high cadence, gotta keep with the endurance theme of today's class. Repositioning myself to get better suited for the last 45 seconds. Freeing up how my legs can move, making sure my knees are tracking directly forward and back. Shoulders down, spine elongated. Don't want my thighs bumping too hard into my chest and my belly. But if I elongate my upper body, get into more of a tuck position, drop my elbows down and back. Locking it in for the last 15. Yes, Alice, we've got it. We can do it. Oh, you are so speedy. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. As always, you are the champion. Incredible, Alice. Incredible. Keep your resistance where it is. Keep pedaling. Grab some water. Ten more minutes left in this class, and it is mountainous. We've got some heavy hill climbs to do here. So, no matter how much sweat is dripping off you or is soaking your handlebars right now, we got lots more to go through. All right, we're fueled up. We are gonna do a mountain climb here in 30-second segments. Try and keep your cadence the same throughout the entire thing. It might drop a bit at the end, but whether we're in the saddle or towards the end when we jump out of the saddle, I want your cadence to stay as similar as possible. You're gonna keep ramping up the resistance. 30-second increments, one after the next. We are doing a total of 5 30-second increments to get to the top of our mountain. So, you should right now be at a level 2, minimum level 2. I know that with my cadence, whether I'm in the saddle or out of the saddle, and if the resistance isn't super duper duper high, I should be able to maintain a 70 to 75 RPM. So that's my goal, 70 to 75 RPM. We're at the bottom of the hill, 30 seconds, go. Gonna touch my resistance up a bit. This is my baseline, 70 to 75. If it feels a little bit light at the moment, that's okay. It's gonna get heavier. So enjoy it feeling a little light right now. In 5 seconds, we're into the next 30 seconds. You're gonna ramp up your power by a minimum of 10% on the resistance. Go for it, 30 seconds. 70 to 75 is still where I wanna keep this. This is 2 out of 5. I am solidly in a level 3 right now. Level 3 resistance. 10 more seconds, and I'm going up by another 10%. I'm gonna try to keep my cadence 70 to 75. Okay, here we go. Next 30. This is segment number 3. My resistance is getting heavy now. I know yours is too. 15 more seconds. Your resistance is going up again. You're going to stay in the saddle for this next one. It is 4 out of 5. The 5th one, we're going to be out of the saddle. 5 more seconds. And then up the resistance. Stay in the saddle. 30 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 more. I'm so sweaty. 30 more. Okay. Up that resistance. Still in the saddle. Yes, you've got this. You should be solid level 4 resistance right now, if not at the high side of that. 5 more seconds. Then we're going 30 seconds out of the saddle. Up the resistance. Come out of the saddle for 30. This is the 5th one out of 5 right now. High, high, high resistance. I know we don't often get into level 5s, but you should be at a level 5 right now. 10 more seconds. Try to keep your RPMs on your target. Might have dropped. Gotta speed it up. 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Resistance. Way off. We're at the top of the hill. Top of the mountain. But we're not done yet. Should be at a level 1 resistance right now. We're gonna do 45 seconds of red zone RPM and then back into strength. Cool. Get ready. Level 1 RPM, or level 1 resistance. Red zone RPM. 110 and above. 45 seconds, go. Yes, Alice, lead the way. You got this. If you're going above 130, add in some extra resistance. Balance yourself out. Don't let yourself bob too much. No bouncing around on the pedals. 138. Oh, you are a rock star. Yeah, you added that resistance in. That's looking good. Beautiful, beautiful. 15 more seconds. At 15, we're going back to our cadence targets from before. Level 5 resistance out of the saddle. This time, 45 seconds. Level 4. Slow your pace. Out of the saddle. Up that resistance. 45 seconds is already counting down. Don't worry, after this 45, we still have more to do, but we're gonna slow our pace. Keep it up though. You've got this. Just under 30 seconds left. You're gonna stay out of the saddle for the challenge that follows this one. 15 seconds left. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Easy pace. We're gonna be out of the saddle, on the pedals. We're gonna up the resistance even more. Try to keep your pace above 50 RPM. You're in a level 5 resistance. So slow cadence. Out of the saddle. Up it high, but not dangerously high. Something that is extremely challenging, but you're not doing any damage with. 60 seconds. Let's go. RPM above 50. Keep it in the blue zone. Push, pull through these pedal strokes. Feel your core, feel your calves, even the arches in the soles of your feet. Not wasting energy, not burning excess energy. Just really using your body the way it was built. It's incredible. You got this. 20 more seconds here. Feel it through your glutes, your hamstrings, even your triceps up in your upper arms. Everything working in concert. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And down. Resistance. Down to a level 2. Your butt back in the saddle. Your water bottle up to your lips for hydration. Cheers. Salud. Now, we have 2 minutes left in this class. We're gonna calmly pedal together. Congratulations to everybody who participated in Motosumo's Train for Brains, the mental health challenge that was hosted in the last 2 weeks here. $1,300 raised for mental health charities. Spin for Life, as I say often, we are a charity fundraising initiative and absolutely applaud everything that everyone here on Motosumo has done with those cycling challenges and continues to do. We're very proud to be here on this platform, getting to cycle and ride with all of you. Now, yes, Alice. Hearts all around, pure champions. In our last 60 seconds here together, fingers loose on the handlebars, shoulders down, spine elongated. Find your resistance level at level 2 or level 3. And find a cadence of 100. With all of the fatigue that we must be feeling, that we all are, 100 at level 2, level 3. Be a bit of a burn right now. Yes, you got this. Hopefully what you feel is those shifts in what resistance means to you over time as you progress. That a previous resistance level may feel a lot lighter. Those are those moments to be celebrated. You're doing incredible things being on the bike daily, weekly, whenever you can. Thanks so much.